What's going on, guys? Hope you're all doing really, really well. Apologies for the mic and I look like some sort of F1 commentator. That wasn't how this was meant to look. It's just my microphone's usually on my my racing setup and I've had to move it just to do this video. So in this video, we're going to talk about cockpit view and pod view, and really it's just to see what view is actually quicker in the game. And this is based on me, a casual gamer, not a pro, because a pro might be a little bit different. I'm going to race in cockpit view, which is the view I use generally on stream day to day, and now I'm going to use the pod view, which is actually the offset pod view that a lot of the eSport pros use. And I thought I'd just give it a go and see what actually makes me quicker, if that makes sense. So I decided I'd go to Silverstone, a track I know really, really well, and I'm generally pretty consistent in cockpit, and we'll give it 3 laps. We'll do default setups, and then we'll compare the results. And actually the results are a little bit more what I expected them to be, and there's no real shocks, but the time difference probably was the biggest shock, because over the course of a half distance race or even a long race, it could be a significant amount of time. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you use, what setup you use, or what view you use, should I say. Do you use cockpit? Do you use pod? Do you use offset pod? Do you use nose cone? Do you use behind the car view? And then we can have a discussion about it. But yeah, I hope you like these sort of videos, and if you do, then please don't forget to hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, and we'll have more videos in the future. See you in the next one. So I'm gonna do 3 laps, I think. 3 laps. This I'm going to keep the setup the same. Not going to change setups. I'm going to just leave the setup as is. I'm going to do 3 laps in this mode, 3 laps in the other mode, and then we'll see what's quicker, or if it makes a difference to me. That's what I'm curious to know. I should turn them ghosts off, really. Yeah. Struggling to keep up with my personal best, but that's got a different setup on the car as well, so it's going to be a little bit more. What I'm curious to know is if by having that different vision, you'll get different lines, you know what I mean? I'm not expecting to beat my personal best. Yeah, no worries, mate. Hopefully you see you tomorrow in the games tomorrow, mate. In the race tomorrow. I've invalidated my track time, but it's alright. So what's that? That's a 1:31. I'm going to go again. I'm just going to keep going 3 laps. Just have a look. Yeah, it'd be cool. Definitely, it's going to be cool tomorrow. Whoa. Crap. I'll post in the as I say, keep an eye out for in the main game, Mayne SuperMayne crew Facebook page for the details of the race tomorrow. I'm going to get the lobby and the stream online early at 7:30. So people can jump in and we can sort out getting people in the game and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. So I'm happy to do that tomorrow. Oh yeah, try to force feedback as well. So that's what we'll do. Oh yeah, I'll do the force feedback. I'll do it after this test to make this test fairer. That's 2 laps. That's a 1:30. Don't worry about the invalidated laps. That's because we could be here all night trying to do a. We know that the timings are strict. And then I will do. Do you ever think you'll look at way of voice chat? The only thing that I'm worried about, and I just don't want. I think we can turn the voice chat on. Just what I don't want to do is have, mind you, I could have it coming through and not coming through my stream. What I just don't want to do is have lots of people talking in the background on the stream. That's the only problem, and that's nothing against anybody. It's just trying to keep the stream clean. Do you know what I mean? But I will do it. We'll sort something out. I'll have a think about how what I want to do. Right, so that's 3 laps, all roughly consistently about 1:30. The setup that a lot of the pros use, so like Limitless, all them sort of guys. So let me just. Let's see if we hit better lines. Again, I'm not worried about the invalidating of. We might have just proved already. See, I use this view sometimes, but I feel like a bit arcadey. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like it, don't get me wrong. But maybe I'm faster like this and I should race like this all the time, do you know what I mean? Probably am faster like this. That's the worst thing about it. And I'm probably going to go and I'm tighter on my lines. I've noticed that already. So we've done a 129 straight away. So we've just done a 129 straight away on the first lap. Probably could take that a bit cleaner. Bearing in mind we're using default setups as well. So we're using a default setup. My personal best is with a time trial in Silverstone setup. As well. It's a crazy difference, actually. I can already feel So that's another 129. On a setup that's oops. I feel that this is a bit more for competitive racing like this. And you can hit some like really good tidy lines. I feel like I'm tighter on my corners as well. I feel like I'm cleaner. Oops. Not there, but even so, I just feel a lot faster. Well, there you go. Okay. Welcome back, guys. So the results are in, and as you can see, there was a substantial amount of time to be gained racing in the pod view. I actually was quite surprised at the time difference. So it's a second, but a second in a race situation across even 5 laps is 5 seconds, across 10 laps 10 seconds. So you can see that actually, and bearing in mind, as I said, I race in cockpit mode all the time, so it's not unusual for me to race in cockpit mode. It's not like I never drive in cockpit mode. I don't never race in pod view. I raced in pod view when I first got this game, so I understand how to race in pod view. I know the field of view. I have only been racing in cockpit mode now for probably 2 months, but even so, I always raced in cockpit mode. So for me to go in and do that and consistently drive the same sort of times in both views personally shows that actually the pod view probably is a little bit better. You can time your turnings a little bit better. You can time your apex. You can hit the curbs a little bit better because you can see them. But overall, for me, the experience is what I crave. I like the feel of being in cockpit. I immerse myself in a cockpit. I'm a casual gamer at the end of the day. If you are competitively racing, I understand why you're racing in pod view. If you enjoy winning the games, enjoy winning the races and stuff like that. So overall, as I said, me personally, I like cockpit. I'll probably stick with cockpit. I may do some races in pod view. I may do a couple of the SuperMayne community races that we'll be doing in pod view just to see how competitive I can be on that. But overall, doing my career mode and stuff like that, I'm going to stick to cockpit view because it's just a little bit more fun for me. So hopefully you like these sort of videos and you want to see more. As I said at the beginning, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you've made it to the end. Thank you very much. And I will see you in the live stream, which is on Facebook and YouTube. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, guys. Take it easy.